Welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast. I'm your host, Keisha, and I've got producer James over here. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
People let people know you're okay, because sometimes people don't know that you're okay. They think that you're being abused at home.
I'm okay, but you can't see my eyes blinking the SOS signal.
I'm trying to read your eyes to see if I see the SOS signal.
No, I won't show it to you.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only for people watching at home.
Okay. You don't need no help. You fine. You happy.
I'm very happy.
You're a very happy man. He loves abuse.
From you.
From me. So last week I posted on my Instagram story something that happened to me at the doctor's office. And someone was like, can you talk about that on the show? So here we go. We're going to talk about it on the show. So I have several different specialists that I see. And you probably will never hear me really talk about the specialist, but you will hear me talk about the fucked up parking lot situations, okay? Two places in particular. There's MD Anderson, that before you have an appointment there, when you know you have to be in that parking lot, you go ahead and check your will. You make sure your insurance intact. You tell everybody, I love you and goodbye, because there's a high risk you may not come home. Not because it's a cancer center. It's because of the fucking parking lot over there. Like, your anxiety is going to go up to level 55 because it's tight, it's small. Old people be walking in the cars and young people swinging and banging and hitting cars, and there's never even like parking spots. But I'm not even talking about this parking situation. I went to go get my 6 weeks post-op from the hysterectomy, right? And here's another bad parking lot. It's extremely small. It's extremely tight. People park fucked up. So like literally when you go in there, it's like you're going into the gauntlet. It's like, okay, I got to do this. I got to find a parking spot. I got to plus be on time to your appointment. So I looked up and I was like, oh shit, now there's a parking spot. So I swoop around one way and then this other guy swooping around the other way. I'm like, too slow, sucker. So I got it, right? But in my head, I was like, God damn. I hope we're not on the same elevator, but we're probably not, because he's still looking for a parking spot.
Because you just
took his. So I get into the elevator, which it almost closed, but this nice old man was like, oh, no, come here, black girl, come on. Make it in here. So I'm in there, and guess who comes running in last motherfucking minute on my elevator?
Late, because he was trying to find a parking spot.
Yeah, he was probably a little late to his parking. Yeah, because I took it. So I don't say nothing. I don't make eye contact. I don't know you. I ain't never seen you before. No. So they all get off at level 2. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I don't have to ride in here with them anymore. This motherfucker gets off the elevator. He doesn't know where the office is. And he's looking and then trips right all over a fucking wheelchair.
Did he fall?
Yes, the old man who we rode with had to help him up.
Oh my God.
And I don't mean for this to sound racist, but it's going to sound racist. They say Asians are better than us at everything, but apparently not crossing the path of a wheelchair.
Or driving.
Yeah, no. He did not have a need for speed or anything like that. He was not driving a juked up Honda Civic. No, not at all. He wasn't. But I was like, damn. I wondered did me taking his parking spot kind of start the downfall of his day.
I get like a butterfly effect.
Because, I mean, it was fucked up 3 ways just from the small time that he and I spent together. It was just a little bit. I had to sit down when I got into the office. I hope he has a much better day. But I'm going to post about it real quick on Instagram. But when I saw him trip over that wheelchair, I was like, a blind person in a wheelchair saw that wheelchair right there. Like, why did you? But it was because he was in a hurry to not miss his appointment, because some rude ass black girl in the parking lot stole his parking spot. Asian man, I don't know where you are. And I probably doubt you listen to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. But in case you do, or if you just so happen to hear a story about an Asian man who tripped over a wheelchair, let him know. I said, I'm sorry. I was not completely wrong. But I was we were fighting for the same spot.
I'm really hoping all this shit didn't like change the news his doctor was going to give him that he went there for.
I mean, he probably got the wrong test results.
I'm sorry, sir. You have 6 months to live.
Yeah. I mean, That was one time and he looked so innocent. He really, really did. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. 4, close the doors.
Close.
And have you noticed whenever you press the close button for the elevator, it doesn't close as fast as it does in the movies.
Never fast enough.
Never fast enough. So I'm sorry. I wish I knew his name. I probably could have helped him get up. But I mean, them 2 old people was doing a pretty good job of helping him get up after he crossed.
Those 2 old people at the cancer hospital.
And I just looked at him.
Wow.
And pressed 4 and closed the door because I didn't want to be late for my appointment.
It's not your floor.
No, it's not. Anyway, if you are a friend of the Libra Lounge with Keisha, you know what time it is. It's time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The gab with Keisha.
I just did something that I hate.
Sing song?
Yeah. So I don't like radio female DJs. The majority of them, I can't stand their voices. But there is one in particular. She's on Alt Nation. What is her name?
Madison.
Madison. So if you listen to Alt Nation, especially during like the lunchtime hours, you know who fucking Madison is with her horrible voice, and she always tries to sing. The bitch knows she's annoying because she's told us how people have written in and said she's annoying. And she goes, I'm annoying. She's awful. And I just did what she did. And
Yep.
I apologize to all of my 3 listeners. All right. So everyone's been sending me messages. Like, dude, I know. I saw it too. I'm just not going to put anything on there about it yet. Jonathan, I don't date black women majors, got arrested over the weekend. So James comes into the room and is like, James, I have good news, but I have bad news too. He's like, oh my gosh, what the fuck did you do now, Keisha? What do I have to fix? I'm like, Jonathan Majors got arrested. I said, part of me feels real bad, but then I remembered that you only date white women, so I don't feel that bad. And a white woman put you in jail. So there was a kind of a hearty moment there for me. So, I don't know if this story is true. To me, it's kind of a tale as old as time. Black man gets successful, makes money, everybody loves him. Instead of going back to your own people, you go to the not motherland. We caught you in Sweden. Okay, if you catch a black dude in Sweden, you know he's there for pussy. He ain't there for no other reason. Maybe to see Tina Turner, but that is it. Tina Turner will probably meet you at the airport because black people don't go to Sweden enough. She's probably the brand ambassador for black people coming to Sweden. So Jonathan Majors, you've let it be known. We know. Now look at you. In jail. All over TMZ. All over the interwebs. And then you know what? In that small amount of time, you convinced that bitch you was going to give her some money. So she dropped I think she's already recanted the whole thing.
I think I heard that.
So the story goes that they were both in a taxi in New York. They had gone maybe drinking some bars or something, and she saw that another girl was texting him.
Because he's Jonathan Majors.
Well, if I was Jonathan Majors, this is what I would have said. Bitch, I'm not texting her. She texted me. What the fuck you mad at me for? That is what I would have said, okay? So we don't know what he says, but apparently he got pissed off that she saw that someone else was texting him. She claims that he shoved her, hit her, but the police report says that she had lacerations, like someone had tried to choke her.
It said minor injuries to her neck and head.
First of all, if it was me and any man in this world, I'm not leaving with no marks. No, that's not. And we in a car too. You bigger than me. I've got the upper hand to whoop your ass all in this Uber right here. So the next day comes. I think he's already been released. She's recanting because the bitch wants that money. Y'all ever heard of Kobe Bryant? Remember that incident? Where money talks, bullshit walks.
Well, here's the thing. Like, all the cabs in New York, for example.
They have cameras.
They all have cameras.
Yeah.
So apparently, according to his lawyer, video evidence of the incident, which occurred within the vehicle, they looked at video evidence. The woman also took back her accusation in written statements. So she's so.
This is what I think happened. I think she saw this on one. They were texting. And y'all know I'm racist in every way, right? I'm racist, but I'm not racist because I'm a racist against black people more than anything. So if this is your first time listening to the show, this is not safe for work, not safe for kids, not safe for the sensitive. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I mean no harm by it. But how many times have we had this situation with professional sports players
Often.
and a white woman?
Often.
Do they never learn?
Nope.
First of all, they really don't really be wanting to have your Shaka Zulu half-ass looking kids anyway, but they know the more kids I have, the more money that I'll get. And I'm not saying black women don't do the same thing, but I'll tell you something that black women don't do. We don't call the police. We call Pookie men, we call our daddies, we call our brothers. After we done already whooped your ass, we figure your ass needs to be whooped a little bit more. I would have got out of the car and like, and I'm fixing to call my daddy, and then I'm going to tell your mama what you did too, you sorry-ass motherfucker. Tell that bitch you talking to that. Because I ain't finished. You think you want? I ain't calling no motherfucking police. I am the fucking police. I'm your probation officer too. I'm fixing to do fucking home checks up on your ass for the next 3 weeks. You think I'm playing? Try me, motherfucker. And you ain't going to see your baby. That's what we do. Now, I'm sure there's some white women, I'm damn no sure there's some Hispanic women that do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Almost. You're going to get cut, sliced, and everything. See, black women, we be fighting and swinging and punching and all. Okay, we going to windmill like a motherfucker. But we ain't going to miss. We going to land on something every time that windmill go round. That's what we do. We not going to try to take your money.
Well,
no, because we already been stacking up your money.
Okay.
You don't
need to go take it. It's already been taken.
That little safety lock. You thought it was safe. When you had money, go check it right now. Ain't nothing in. That's the kind of we still.
I say because y'all be singing songs about taking men's money.
I'ma take this home to the bank. I got him for 18 years. That's what we do. We celebrate. Okay. White women try to take y'all. They don't want y'all to have nothing at all.
Right.
I mean, some of the stuff y'all get upset about just don't upset us. I'm like, okay, why the hell you ain't knock him out? That's just how, that's my logic. Oh, he looked at you funny? Okay, so he walking around with a busted up eye right now, right? Because that's what I would do if a guy was looking at me funny. Oh, okay, you only gonna look at me with one eye. There you go. So, everyone's like, oh, this is his downfall. He's no longer going to be in the Marvel universe. What do y'all little nerds call it? MCU?
Yeah. MCU.
Because someone put, oh, man, there goes the MCU. I say, what? He went to Michigan University? Montana University? Huh?
I don't know where MCU is.
I have to look that shit up. I said, motherfucker, it's Marvel Comic Universe. All I had to do was ask James, but I was like, I thought he didn't graduate from... He must have went back to school, to MCU. Is that a medical college? Like, what is... Yeah, they're saying he's done for and all of this stuff. So I guess we'll see. But here's the thing about people, though, especially with this whole female empowerment thing, which I'm all pro.
The trust me, believe me.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes we don't be believable.
Sometimes y'all are really...
Sometimes we really just want to ruin a motherfucker's life real quick. Okay? I know that boy didn't hit me, but he pissed me off, so I want him to lose everything he's worked so hard for.
And that is the problem that us guys have when we're trying not to sound fucking terrible. When we're like, believe all women. Well, that means about as much as believe all men. Like, you don't believe everything. Yeah, every time they say something.
And trust me, I am an advocate for women being empowered. But bitches, we do need to tell the truth all the time. And sometimes we don't. So it puts people in an awkward position. Like, granted, I have no idea if this happened or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know this woman. I don't know how she looks. But naturally, you go to the defense of the person that you somewhat know because we've seen him act. We've heard his interviews. We know his face. So, you know what I mean? And then people will assume because he's a black man that he really did it. And he may not have.
Right.
I don't know.
It's nowadays, man, you can be accused of anything. And,
yeah.
And just the
accusation is enough.
And that's crazy because like Justin Roiland, the guy, he did Rick and Morty. He's the voice of Rick and
Yes,
Morty.
yes.
He just went to court. All charges dropped. Insufficient evidence. But he's
already ruined his
already
career.
been canceled. He got taken off of the show he created. Like, he's had it rough.
Yeah, so I mean, nowadays it's you're guilty until you're proven innocent, and by the time you're proven innocent, it may just be too late.
All the damage has been done.
All the damage has been done. So I guess we'll see what happens with Jonathan, because it can't be that easy to get he can't get no acting jobs as like a Rico Suave because his nose too fucking big. I mean, that nose is a curse. Okay,
Apparently not.
But that body is a blessing. It continues to bless us, okay? So, girl, if this didn't happen, we need you to tell the truth because we still need to see all them nipples and shit like that, okay? I mean, I'm just saying.
I still need a Kang the Conqueror.
And somebody say they're going to have to find a new Kang. So, let me ask you a question. Is he Kang instead of King because he's black?
No, he's Kang, K-A-N-G, because that's the name of the character.
Child, I thought it's because he was black. I say, oh, they trying. Okay, Marla, y'all trying to be woke, saying Kang. That's the Kang instead of King.
No, it's actually
okay. I was
Kang
completely wrong.
The Conqueror.
Oh, okay. I ain't seen the movie, so I don't know.
Yes.
Is the character black or did they change it? Did they race trade it?
Actually, it's kind of funny. The character for years and years and years had no race. He was just a blue-faced guy in a mask. So
now we know what was behind the mask.
Uh-huh.
It was muscles and a big nose and a funny smile. He has a very funny smile. He doesn't know how to smile right. He always does like the kissy up lips. Like, look, Black Instagram has been tearing him up about those lips. They're like, God damn, you don't know nowhere else to do your lips? You don't know another way to pose? Like, what? So I guess y'all might want to go see all of Jonathan Majors' films right now, just in case he never comes out with another one. I don't know. Y'all going to see him on BET Little Movies, Lifetime Movies, TV One movies and shit after this.
Oh, I do see what you mean about his smile. I have to do an image
He
search.
does like the kissy face lips, kind of.
He doesn't smile.
It's just like he puckers his lips a little bit. It's a weird thing.
That's a weird smile.
You know who else does weird things and probably has a weird smile?
Who's that?
Bam Margera.
Bam
is back, and I will. As long as Bam is back, no matter if Bam is back doing good or bad, I'm going to talk about Bam because I still root for Bam.
So apparently, we just need to set up like a whole production around like the Bam segment of the week or something.
Because anytime he makes the news, I'm going to talk about it because I look to see what is going on with Bam. So this time, it's just a downward spiral. He done got a face tattoo with his baby's name on it.
Oh, no. What part of his
In
face?
Arabic. Bam, do you speak Arabic? How fucked up would it be?
Is his kid Arabic?
No. How fucked up would it be that Bam was just drunk and high and went there thinking, because you know how sometimes I'm real high, I think I can speak different languages or that I know different things when I'm like really, really high? You know those times and you're like,
yeah.
So remember that one time y'all recorded me? I was in the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning because I was high.
Yeah.
And I had accidentally taken an Ambien, and I have a T-shirt on, a pair of panties with a guitar that I don't know how to play, singing all John Mayer songs.
Yes, and I would love to post that one day. But
and you will get a knife to the throat if you do. Okay. So Bam, wouldn't it be weird that he was just drunk and high and thought he spoke Arabic? So he told him, "Hey, can you put my son's name on my face in Arabic?" And then he woke up the next morning. He's like, "What the fuck does that say?" Because he has no idea.
I'm hoping he got the right word because what's the chance that your tattoo artist speaks Arabic?
What's the chance that Bam even knows how to spell his name in English? We're talking about Bam.
It's only 3 letters.
What's the little boy's name?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's something.
Bam Jr.? I don't know.
Hey, little Bam Bam. Yes.
Bam.
Yeah, little Bam Bam. Yeah, this is whenever, like a celebrity has really lost their shit. It's when they start getting tattoos on their face. Unless you came already to the world of celebrity with tattoos on your face, a la Post Malone, we know that something bad has happened to you. Okay, what's his name?
Phoenix Wolf Margera. So I don't know which part you put in Arabic, the Phoenix part or the wolf part.
He probably only remembered the wolf part. He's like, wait a minute. We didn't name him after a dog, dude. It's like one of those animals that like dogs came from. Dude, what is it? Where do dogs derive from? What's that one animal? Wolf! Woof, 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 woof. Can you spell that in Arabic and put it on my face? I think that's how the conversation went. And I bet he probably didn't even fucking leave a tip for the tattoo artist.
Oh, probably not.
Who did it. All right, so producer James and I have been getting lots of messages. Plus, we just have been hearing the buzz, no pun intended, about the new series Swarm. So it was kind of late Saturday night. Producer James was like, everyone keeps telling us to watch this. Let's just watch it. I'm like, okay, all right, let's watch it. Holy shit, ball.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. If you haven't seen it, there's probably going to be some spoiler alerts in here, but I'm going to just kind of tell you the premise of the movie. I got that word from Wikipedia. I know what it means because when it says premise, that's when they tell you what it's about.
Yes.
So it's loosely based off of Beyonce fandom a little bit. So you think it's going to really be about this girl who's obsessed with this superstar who is basically Beyonce, but her name is Naija, right? And see, I'm still stuck in my head where black people, when we used to do crimes, we used to do crimes that made a little bit of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, my baby's hungry. I'm going to go steal some formula. Oh, man, I can't pay my rent. Let me go rob this drug dealer. Or, oh, man, I'm poor and I don't want to work. Let me take advantage of the government. We used to do shit that it's like, okay, it was a crime, but okay. No, we do stupid shit. Oh. Yeah, it was poor and hungry.
I'm poor and hungry. Let me go steal this TV.
We ain't been right since that DC swiper. We done went white people crazy. Like, prime example is this movie. Never would I have expected that this young, quiet black girl was a fucking serial killer.
Spoiler alert.
I already put it's a spoiler alert. If you listen anymore, there's going to be a few spoiler alerts. Yeah. But we're trying to figure out, I think this is really a true life story because you missed the episode where they had the real people on it. So anyway, it's called Swarm. Everyone's called, is it about bugs? Is it about bugs? Which after we watched it, producer James didn't even get it. I was like, because Beyonce has the beehive. And he's like, oh, Jolly Gee, I get it now, Keish. Thanks for opening my eyes. And there's several different things in there where things that have happened to Beyonce are played into this.
Yeah, it's a full work of fiction, but it's got some
real aspects.
There's some real aspects.
Yeah,
to the story.
like the girl's still wanted by the cops. Like there's actually a number that you call, and they show like the real girl if you have anything about her whereabouts, and they break it all down. The girl who got killed, her mom is on there. We get the full story about if she's there, if those were her parents or not. We get the whole thing.
Yeah, but but the producers have said it's a full work of fiction. You have a braid on your mic. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks for interrupting my show.
Well, I had to.
Okay, so a lot of people were very upset because the actress singer Chloe Bailey, who we all know when we first heard about her and her sister was Chloe and Halle. And they were like Disney pop stars and all of this stuff. Well, we know that Halle now is going to play the Little Mermaid while her sister was over showing all her ass being dug in Swarm. And a lot of people were upset saying it was overly sexualized. I was like, God damn, we're about to really, really see something. You didn't see shit. It's getting fucked from the back and her ass from the side is showing, which if you watch anything with Chloe, you already seen all that ass and them dimples. So it was nothing new. It was nothing overly sexualized. It's like she just used to be a Disney Channel star. Like she's not. She's a whole grown woman now. She fucks. She sings about fucking. She dances like she's fucking. So just get over it. So yeah, this is one of those shows that you kind of have to binge watch it because it's so crazy, but it's still so good. It's most definitely I'm not going to tell y'all anymore because according to producer James, I've ruined the whole show, which I don't think that I have because there's so many other elements to it. Like it is an onion that you have to keep peeling layer after layer, and then when you think you got to know layers, here come another layer that pops up.
Whole nother onion.
A whole nother an onion baby came. I said, peel me too, peel me too.
It's an onion within an onion.
Yes, it is. So most definitely, if all of your shows are starting to come to an end, like some of my shows are, this is one that you should not miss at all. I'm not just saying it because it's all black people. It's a few little salt people in there a little bit.
Well, Billie Eilish plays that.
Which I didn't know that was Billie Eilish. I was like, damn, that girl looked like Billie Eilish, but we don't see Billie Eilish in not like ill-fitting clothes like that are like 20 sizes too big for her. She looked really, really nice.
She played a good part.
She played a very, very good part.
It's a good show.
So if you got Prime Video, don't come in my DM, ask me, can I just use your email or your login? That's reserved for only special people. I can't do it for all of y'all because then y'all be trying to break into my Google accounts and all that. You know how y'all tech savvy people are now. But Prime Video, it is called Swarm. If something pops up with bugs, that's not it.
Oh yeah, there's The Swarm. This is just
This is Swarm, not The Swarm. Because if you type in The Swarm, it's gonna give you something with like some wasp. Wasp. Yes, wasp. So okay, we will be right back. Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I wanted to remind you guys to make sure you're following us and liking us on social media. We're both on Facebook and Instagram, and you can find our podcast on, go ahead, Producer James, do your spiel. Where can we find it?
On Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Amazon Music.
Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, any place you get podcasts and entertainment.
Well, you did just as bad as I did, and you couldn't remember all the places.
I wasn't ready.
Jeez. Also, make sure to check me out this week as I am guest co-hosting on the Pink Shade podcast, and we are breaking down the full recap of Love After Lockup. All right, so Producer James bought this new high-definition LED 85-inch television.
It's a monster.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, we can see real good on this. A little bit too good. So I felt the need to go back and watch all of my episodes of all my favorite shows on this TV so I could really, really see what these motherfuckers really, really look like.
You did the 4K recap.
Some of y'all need to just stay in a little TV with the bunny ears.
Stay on a black and white TV.
Y'all, yes. So one show that I was watching, it's called The Queen's Court, which is on Peacock. Y'all know me, the majority of the shit I watch is Peacock, Bravo, TLC.
Zeus.
This one is, and Zeus, yes, and Zeus. Got to have the app for that. All right, so there's a show, it stars Tamar Braxton, Evelyn Lozado, and the singer Nivea. So I'm watching this show, I'm like, okay, I see the evidence of all the work. Oh, okay. But then there was one little interview with Evelyn Lozada, and I said, you know what? They was fucking wrong for this. I had to call James in to come see it. I said, James, it's one of two things. Either way, it's fucking bad. Said there's a little tiny booger right here on her nose that keeps blowing in and out as she breathes, or it's a piece of skin that's hanging that keeps blowing in and out as she breathes. Either way, a producer, an editor, a director, a castmate, a friend, someone from hospitality could have said, hold up. Let me get this for you. But they let that girl keep filming, and then they released it. That is horrible. Yeah. But I wouldn't have seen that on the other TV.
Nope.
Not at all. Now, Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip just released on Peacock as well. So you know I had to watch the first 3 episodes. Ow! I got to watch the episode from last night too. Now I'm thinking about, damn. Anywho, you really got to see, you think a housewife is pretty or not pretty, but you don't really know until you see it on this TV right here. Okay? Because some of them need work. I'm not going to name any names, but I feel as though, and you'll probably figure out who I'm talking about, I feel as though if you own a whole beauty place where y'all do Botox, lipo injection shots, y'all do all kind of stuff. I don't really know all the stuff because I'm black and we don't crack. So I don't know any of that stuff, okay? But I know a lot of it. I just feel like if you own one and last season we watched you trying to open up a second one, you might look a little bit better. Is that wrong of me? I don't think I should see any crow's feet.
No, but
I don't think I should see any lines. I think your hair should look a lot better. Like, I knew your hair was bad, but it's really bad. And I will say this. of all the women who are on this season of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and I'm going to just go through the list. We've got Giselle, who can do no wrong to me. We've got Portia Williams. We have Leah from the... Okay, let me stop. Giselle is from Potomac. Mm-hmm. Portia was on Atlanta. She's on pause right now, but I have a feeling she's about to come back. We've got Leah from Roni, which I've never watched an episode of Roni, so I don't know her at all. We've got Bad Weather. We've got Heather Gay, and we've got, what is the girl's name with the squeaky? Whitney. Bad Weather's on there. And then we have Alexia and Marisol from Miami. Is that everybody? I thought it was 8. That might be all of... Anyway, one of y'all will be in my DM saying, you missed this one. Okay, well, tell me that while I'm recording so I can remember.
Isn't Candace on there for Potomac?
Oh, that's why I fucking forgot. Because it's fucking Candace who still has me blocked on all social media. And she was looking like a munchie with motherfucking braids in Thailand. Thailand, they probably thought she was one of them little monkeys that be in the trees. That's what she looks like.
The elephant seemed to like her.
They thought it was a peanut.
Yeah.
With a little peanut ass head. Okay? So, I have to say this. Portia is so pretty. I mean, some of the other women, and look, this is how petty I am. I actually stand in front of the TV so I can see it even better, so I don't miss anything. Portia is damn near flawless. Like, her skin is perfection. Her makeup artist did everything perfectly. Everything looks so good in comparison to some of the other. Now, Giselle is still beautiful, but I was able to see more of her age with this new TV, even though she looks damn good for that. She doesn't look 50, period. But I could actually see a little bit more where I could say, okay. Portia, bitch, do you have pores? How does your skin breathe? Like, there was no pores. And I'm like trust me, I'm looking for any ounce of imperfection that I can find. The wig was laid down so well. I mean, you could not see, there's nothing that anyone could possibly say about her unless they were a complete and total motherfucking hater. Now, however, if you turn her though, we could talk about that ass. Because that is a reindeer and a donkey had a baby, and that's his ass. It is just it's too big. It is it's a lot. No, it's a whole lot of ass right there. I'm like, Portia. And she always has it out, but she's flawless. She is close to perfection.
It's the first time I've heard you really lay that kind of compliment on a woman.
I'm hard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm hard. Like, no, like I was like, God damn, I don't want to look like her, but I want to be flawless like her, okay? Because sometimes when I wear a wig, you can see where the wig glue done popped up a little bit. You can see where I done put the foundation on my neck. You know what I'm saying? You can see my imperfections, okay? You can see where I'm aging just a little bit, but it was flawless. I don't know what the fuck she does. Maybe I need to fuck a Nigerian because that's what she does. Maybe I need to fuck a Nigerian or something because maybe their cum has like some special magical powers. That's the true fountain of youth right there. I'm like, James, you're just going to have to let me pass. You want me to still look good? You want me to still look good? I got to fuck this Nigerian real quick. I'll be right back. I'm coming home. I'm not going to stay over there because I can't understand shit that he's saying. I don't understand knocks and clicks. I'm going to be home.
I mean, we know a few.
We do know a few, but I'm not about to marry one. No. But yeah, Portia, bitch, I'm happy jealous. You know what I mean? I'm like, yes, bitch, but I'm like, I'm a little bit jealous. Look, just
oh yeah, I know what you mean.
A little bit jealous. So I just saw it popped up, which I'm sure you guys, by the time this episode is out, you would have seen it. That there was another school shooting in
Nashville. Somewhere
that starts with an N or an M, which that just really narrows it down, doesn't it?
Nashville?
How about you be a fucking producer and look it up real quick so we'll know exactly where it is. So yeah, apparently there are 3 kids and 2 adults that have been killed. Nashville. And it was
armed woman.
Whoa!
An armed woman kills 6. It's 3 children, 3 adults.
And then she's dead too.
She was killed by police officers. A woman. So
Now,
there's your equality.
Don't say she black. She black?
I don't know.
Is she black?
She was 28, lives in Nashville.
What's her name? If it's Shanquisha, we know what it is.
They haven't put it out yet.
God damn, let it be Lily or something like that.
Karen.
Karen, most definitely. This is insane to me. And you guys know that I have a warped way of kind of thinking about things. Well, what the fuck makes you want to shoot a kid? What makes you want to shoot a child? Now, I understand I know the feelings of wanting to knock one of them fuck out. I get that. Throw punch here, little kick on the butt there. But what makes you want to shoot a baby? I don't. And then for a woman, this is new, because it is always males that do stuff like this.
It's most, for sure, vast majority male. So like since 1966 up to 2021, there was 168 male
school shooters.
Mass shooters. 4 females since 1966.
But have they done school shootings?
Well, this is just mass shootings.
I don't think any woman, it has been documented that any woman has been a school shooter. Because at some point your ovaries start kicking your ass and be like, oh, babies are cute. We love kids. Your maternal instincts. We want to protect children. We don't go into a school and shoot up people. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what goes through your mind? And now I'm thrown all the way off because it's a woman.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of examples here, like a lady in 2018.
Y'all.
Oh, man.
Y'all. Do y'all peep this? He really on his computer looking up shit right now. He has been a producer. Go ahead. All you have to do is call him out, then he do right. Go ahead.
So in 2021, a 6th grade girl brought a gun and wounded 2 students before she was disarmed.
Oh, because she's stupid. Her frontal lobe hasn't even closed yet.
And then
the bitch was just mad.
Then in 2018, a woman went to YouTube's headquarters, remember, and shot 3 people.
But not kids. That's not a school shooting.
But school is.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Women but here we go. Like I said earlier, we thought that different races did different crimes. We most definitely think that different sexes do crimes. Like this, I'm flabbergasted that this is a woman who has done this. Killed 3 kids.
Humans are humans.
Except for me.
Well, true.
I'm a goddess. An empress. Look, I have been an at-risk social worker for many, many years. I've never had a 9-to-5 job. My career was only based around kids, okay? So I know what it feels. They will make you ball up your fists. Some of them will. And I have worked with the worst of the worst. They will make you close your office door and get in a fetal position behind that door just crying because they done cussed your ass out that day. I know what it feels like for my own child to just be like, God, but what did I do? Why are you mad at me? Can I please throw punch her and you forgive me? I'll go do 5 Hail Marys. I'll go do 5 Our Fathers. Just let me punch this bitch real quick. But actually physically harming a child, I don't know what that even, I don't get it.
I mean, it's hard to visualize, for sure.
It is. That's just, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a little bit speechless. Doesn't happen very often, but I'm a little bit speechless right now.
So it's a private Christian school.
And then people pay up money for their kids to go to school.
Yes. Yeah, check's clear.
Wow, that is, and she's probably, wait, hold up. Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess the scenario. It's one of 2. Her kid goes to the school. Her kid doesn't go to school?
It doesn't mention a child.
Okay, I know. That's why I'm trying to give you the scenarios of what I think that it is.
Okay.
It's a mom whose rich husband has cheated on her and died. I mean, not died, and left her. She got pissed off and went and shot up the school. 2, her rich husband was fucking someone at the school. Okay? She found out her rich husband's mistress has a kid that goes to that school. I'm telling y'all right now, it's one of the 3.
So here's one more.
Okay.
The records show this was a former student at this school.
Someone did something to her there.
That's the 4th option.
So it says she was a former student?
She was a former student.
This is how I feel about it.
She's 28, actually.
Some shit really had to go down. And okay.
It's a white woman.
Well, we knew that.
Okay. Well, there's so few. We don't have enough to build a good stereotype for yet.
Nah, I felt that one in my soul a little bit. Just like, for example, I was on Instagram and they were, talking about the Jonathan Major story. And someone typed, was she WH? Then it's ... Then she goes, was she wealthy? Was she wealthy? Was she really bad? Was she white? Was she white? So yeah, this one is crazy. And I tell you what, I don't know who at the school did what to her, but I went to a goddamn Catholic school with nuns and priests.
You're a girl. They don't mess with girls.
She's a girl.
No, I'm saying
The priest, but
Catholics don't mess with girls.
the nuns would beat the hell out of you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So if none of us went and shut up a school, I'm really, really, really very super interested in what the fuck happened to her.
Well, I'm sure because the fact that it's a woman, it's a weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that they'll go into.
We're gonna get all the details.
Get all the details.
Oh yes, it's a podcast already developing right now about this story. Okay.
Right.
All right. When we get back from this break, we're going to talk 1,000-pound sisters because guess what? Timmy got me.
Hey, one comes in, one goes out.
That's right. Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast. Producer James and I want to thank you all for listening to our show and leaving great reviews. And if you're new to the show, you like the show, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Music.
Yes.
So, last week we saw that our girl Tammy Slayton got married on 1,000-pound sisters.
She sure did. To a weirdo.
You think he's weird?
I don't know if he's weird, but like the story of how he found her and went there because of her,
I think people have twisted the story because from his lips to my ears, I heard him say this. He said, I saw that she went there, was doing well. And maybe he had already been looking for a rehab to go to because he was 800 pounds.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, she's there and she's doing well. But this is how I don't think he went there specifically for her because they said he didn't even start coming out of his room till after a year.
Oh, and she's been there.
And she's been there.
Oh, okay. So he didn't even engage.
He didn't even engage. Like, he didn't really come out of his room for a whole year.
Yeah, they should probably make that clear.
They said it on the show, but people always want to mix it up. So it's messy, and he's a stalker, or he's what did Amy say he was? A singing caroler. But she didn't mean to say it. It's like I think she meant a serial killer.
Yeah, a serial caroler. Like someone who just sings all the time on your doorstep.
You know what? It sounded like her eyes wrote that.
It sounded like her eyes said that too.
Yes, that's what I meant. Her eyes said that.
She talked to her eyes?
It was all bad. So, yeah, they got married, and oh my gosh. Oh, the scene where he's getting dressed and none of his stuff fits him.
What?
The pants wouldn't even go up the thigh. The lady goes, yeah, it is getting pretty tight right here, bitch. No, it's not tight. It's about to pop. Okay.
Because they never think people that big will ever get married.
Well,
no clothes that size.
Amy went out and bought the clothes for his groomsmen. She got the bridesmaids dresses and she got Tammy's dress.
Yeah, but are all his groomsmen and shit 800 pounds?
I don't know. I was thinking, this is what I was really thinking. This boy probably wears size where she probably should have went to like DXL and got it, but she probably went to Burlington and got it. So that's why it's the same size. Yeah, she didn't go to the right place. She went to the cheap place, and that's why his clothes don't fit.
Should have went like to Academy or REI and they got just really nice tints and
well,
cut them down.
They were able to go to some other fat guy's room and borrow some of his clothes.
Oh my God.
So, do you want to keep rolling?
I love how some other, the idea that some fat guys have just like wedding clothes in their closet is pretty funny.
No. I think that, no. They weren't wedding clothes. They were a pair of black pants that fit him and like a long sleeve polo shirt. And then he had on some suspenders, of course.
So he had something.
So he had something to wear. And Tammy looked as good as about Tammy can look.
I mean, she was in a dress?
She was in a dress.
Was it white?
It was white.
Ugh.
She had her hair done. She had her makeup done and all of that stuff.
She was there for her wedding.
Yeah.
Well,
Tammy got married.
Good for her.
That's how I know some of you other hoes, I don't understand why y'all ain't got no man. If Tammy at, what is she, 485 pounds?
Tammy at huge and awful.
with a beluga whale head
with a big squishy thing on her head that picks up sound.
and a missing tooth
Missing teeth, I'm sure.
and a bad attitude can get a man.
And a vagina no one can find.
Yeah.
She can get a man.
He just be fucking fat rolls. If she can get a man.
If he can even find his.
Right?
God, I feel so bad.
Y'all should be able to find y'all a man. That is all I'm saying.
There's someone for everyone, and Tammy Slayton is the fucking example.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe y'all need to rewatch the
No
whole series to
excuses,
get some
bitches.
points. Like, I'm rooting for y'all. Come on, all right? So Tammy gets married. Everything's really cute. Everyone genuinely looks happy, including Tammy.
Yeah.
But then there's Amy, who's acting a fucking fool. She's acting a fucking fool while she's giving, like, the speech, acting like she's all drunk and shit, when Kristen already told us it was non-alcoholic wine. Sparkling.
Yeah, really? Oh, my God.
Yes. And she's all like, "Arr." And I feel like everyone's here for us. But what? For us? Like, no. How about for the couple? Not the couple and Amy. I mean, she's just drunk speeching. Then she's all on the floor eating like a plate of food.
Off the floor?
Oh, no. She's on the floor.
Okay.
The food is on a plate. She's rolling around, and just like, I don't know.
She's like a fucking animal.
I wanted to say like a retarded person, but we're not allowed to say retarded anymore.
Wow.
So I don't know, like a toddler.
Like a TLC star?
Yeah, that's what she's
There
rolling
you go.
around acting like.
That's the new R word is
Yeah.
TLC star.
She was really trying to make it all about her and steal Tammy's attention.
Man, that's the weirdest sister relationship.
I think she thinks that Tammy's going to surpass her with the weight loss journey.
She might.
She's all but said so.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, I don't know if that's I don't know why she would be. Well, they're just weird. I don't have any other way to say it. They're just weird.
Guys, I'm sorry if you hear sushi. Okay, they don't.
No, I'm not hearing it through the mic.
You're
so-
not?
No.
Okay, because I
far,
left
so
him on
good.
the couch on accident and he can't get down.
Oh, he's still on the couch?
He's still on the
Oh,
couch.
shit.
So he
You
big
guys-
mad.
You guys don't realize this poor little 4.5 pound, like tiny little dog.
Old.
He's
too.
old, so he can't jump off the couch anymore. So when Keisha leaves him on the couch or the bed or frankly anything over 18 inches tall, he just squalls and whines the whole time.
Well, and I got up to come finish recording, and I forgot that he was next to me on the couch. And I'm like, why is he barking
is
like
hilarious.
this? But he's literally probably on the top of the couch barking for someone
And
to
here's the
come get
worst
him.
thing. Everyone in the house can hear him.
But no one will
And
go
no one's
save
helping
him.
him. That's why you don't get old and piss people off.
Yes,
Make
he's-
people happy when you're old and they'll treat you right.
He's a hairball of awfulness.
If not, they'll leave you sitting on a couch
Just leaving
crying.
on the couch squalling and crying like he still is. Wow. There's actually been people who have passed him up and have
We'll
not
walk
caught
right
him
by
off
him,
the
I'm
couch.
sure. Like, ugh.
Oh boy, I tell you. So this big room. Oh, you're really tickled, aren't you?
I'm really tickled because it's the same as like the patient in hospice that throws shit at the nurses
Yeah.
and no one like deals with them for like days on end.
Yeah, that's
exactly what
That's
he is
the
right now.
situation right now. So, we've been seeing for weeks and weeks and weeks that Michael and Amy are getting a divorce. Everyone's like, she left him. He was being abusive. He was getting jealous of the kids and the attention she gets from being on the show, even though this is like the 4th season of the show. So he
Right.
would be used to it.
He doesn't look like he could abuse anything except the buffet line.
Well, he couldn't abuse Amy.
And he doesn't seem like the person who would give a shit about like fame or anything. I mean, look at this poor guy.
I mean, the kids have been on the show the whole time that the show's been going. I mean, this is the 4th season of it. So
Yeah, I mean, he's been on here since he
since
appeared.
the beginning. So why
Yeah.
would all of a sudden he would be jealous?
It makes no sense.
She's not like she lost any more weight,
No,
and not like she got any work done.
no, he knocked her up before her surgery even took effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Which remarkably, she has not gained that much weight. She only 6 pounds between the size she was when she started losing and got pregnant.
So she's 6 pounds from where she ended losing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I was trying to
yes,
figure
yes.
out if she was only 6 pounds from where she started
No.
or where she lost to.
No, where she lost up to.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, because she was like 4 something. So anyway, now I didn't believe that story. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. I couldn't see her leaving him. Well, it turns out that he actually was the one who filed for divorce, which makes perfect sense. Yes, all the sense in the world.
Total sense.
It just, there's no question about it. I'm almost going to wear a Team Michael t-shirt, okay? Because this man has dealt with some of the dirtiest, nastiest, disgusting people, and not that smart either.
And he gets treated like manual
Like the work,
labor.
yeah, like he gets treated like he works for them.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, every time we saw him, he was the one pushing Tammy everywhere.
Yeah. Which that, I mean, do you remember that episode? Because the man's poor back was hurting, so they went and got a massage,
Yeah.
and he fell asleep and drool hit the camera. That's just
That's how sleepy he was.
pushing Tammy up, and with no sympathy. That bitch don't try to lift the leg to push. She don't try to help at all. She's dead weight.
Yeah.
So, and people forget that he works a full-time job. He has to be a chauffeur to Amy and her mom and all of these kind of things.
Yeah.
So I think it makes perfect sense. So and then he just had to live with Amy.
Yeah, and I mean, not that I think that women should treat men great because of what they do for them. Like that's
She was dirty in front of him.
She made his life
She was
hard.
nasty.
He did everything,
Yeah.
and she didn't seem to make his life better.
And then she walk around with damn black sole feet because everything was so dirty. The bottom of her feet, and she
keep
just
a
showed
house.
on camera.
Couldn't keep a house. Made the house worse.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing if your wife doesn't clean house, like some women in my proximity, but it's a different thing if they actively make it worse.
Yeah, and then she never fixes herself. Not saying that women have to, but she just didn't take care of herself, and she's fucking annoying.
Try.
She's just annoying, and she's got a cock eye.
And she got a cockeye.
And she's got a cock eye.
And she got
You got to add that in there too. I'm sure that's when they say reason for divorce filing, cock eye was in there.
irreconcilable cockeye differences. Oh, imagine the list of shit we could come up with if we were divorcing Amy.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't.
Cockroaches.
I mean, I feel.
Cockeye.
Yeah, recording a show while there's a cockroach crawling up the wall, and you still hit. What is it? Send or whatever. You still post it.
Yeah, you still posted
You still posted that. I'm like, you didn't see the two roaches having sex right above your head while you were doing a makeup tutorial. You just
Why you do a makeup tutorial?
yeah.
How did
No, and then they would do
my God.
cooking shows too, and there would be like roaches going up the wall. It was never. I'm lying. It wasn't roaches. It would always be a roach or two roaches.
Yeah, but when they cleaned the house to move,
That was bad.
that was bad.
Remember when she grabbed the mouse? She goes, I think that's a mouse or church. She goes, it is. That was
Fresh didn't eat it.
no. They like real food,
Oh,
like
like real food.
cherry sodas and canned cheese. They only
And
eat real
sodies. And
food.
sodies.
Cherry sodas.
Cherry
They gotta be
sodas.
cherry sodas. So yeah, I feel bad for the kids, but people forget Michael always. I know for sure he has one older son already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we don't know anything about him.
No,
Like,
I think
he
he
doesn't-
works
he
at
is-
the railroads at night doing something.
See, he is such a, and that's the thing. He's such a
Side
sidekick.
character. Yeah.
We don't even get into any of his life.
No.
And now their sisters, like the other ones, have started being a bigger
Yes.
part of the show.
Yes,
Poor
they
Michael
have.
is just, hi, I'm here taking orders.
Yeah, because they immediately, when they see him, they're like, "Dude, go do this, go do that."
Oh yeah, Amanda was just literally tasking him with shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay. And we don't even know how old Michael is. We know Amy's in her 30s.
I
I
think
don't know
Michael's
how he is.
he's kind of a tall baby.
I think he looks like he's in his 40s.
He might be. Remember, these people live hard, so he could be in his 30s and just looking like that.
Damn.
You never know.
Remind me never to go to wherever they from, Kentucky. And I love
Don't
it
ever
that,
get a man from Kentucky.
and
to
I love
Tennessee.
after every show they go Kentucky. There's a little
Proud
sign
of
proud.
it.
Yeah, I'm like they really proud of this shit. I guess
Made in
Kentucky.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess Kentucky said, I guess the Real Housewives are never going to come down here, so we got to take our own claim to fame, and it's the Slayton sisters. So yeah, now that was the season finale.
So that's the cliffhanger. Well, I'm sorry.
The divorce is not on there yet.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Right, that's right.
Yeah, so someone told me that there's supposedly going to be a part 2 to the season,
Oh,
which they've never done before. So this will be interesting. But I kind of want to know, I want to see Tammy getting out
yeah.
and where she goes to, and this and that.
It's the highest rated show on TLC. So I mean, the more content they make, the better.
Yeah, but Tammy's also asking for more money, Which, if she has the highest rating on TLC, I would ask for more money too.
I mean, yeah, you got some bargaining power there.
Cause she eating healthier, y'all,
Oh, she
and it
eating
costs
organic.
more to eat healthy.
It couldn't cost more to eat less healthy. I mean, it's less food, less healthier food.
Yeah, but here's the thing: she deserves it because she's the star of the show.
Is she really?
What do you think?
I'm going to get Star confused with who I like to watch the most.
No, it's Star.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's Star.
She is the star.
Yeah.
But I like
You like Chris.
I will watch a whole show just about Chris.
Chris and Amanda.
Yes. Yeah.
Chris and Amanda.
There you go. Chris and
Yeah.
Amanda. Yeah.
Missy only gonna
Nope.
say 5 words per season anyway, so
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, Tammy is the
Star.
Amy stopped being the star when
Yeah.
she stopped being 1,000 pounds. I mean, she stopped being.
Really, when she started being a mom.
Yeah.
And that's what I think, of course, she like changes, but I think she just was everything. I'm a mom, I'm a mom.
I feel bad. Am I being a good mom or not? No.
Am I being a
No, you're not.
good mom? I
Let's just
didn't
all
have a
answer
good
the question.
example.
They just need a dose of honesty or napalm. One or the other.
I'm gonna go with the dose of honesty.
Okay.
That's hard enough. Gonna be hard enough on them. So,
Hard to take.
okay, guys, that's our show this week. Stay safe, stay sucker free, and don't forget to follow us and like us on social media. Bye. Or subscribe, like the Slayton sister said at the end of the video. Subscribe. Subscribe.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.